This video is a continuation of the videos on coordinate geometry of the line. In particular, this video is looking at coordinate geometry of the line worksheet number 4. This video is after we have completed worksheet number 5 because we need to go backwards to work out the slope when we have the equation of the line. So we needed to know how to work with the equation of the line first. So as we know, there's 3 ways to find the slope of the line. So first of all, using the slope of the line formula, which we're all okay with, that is the is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Then we can pick slope values out of the equation of the line, which we're going to do today, and then reading slope values from a graph. So m is equal to the rise over the run. So for this way, the second way, we're picking slope values from the equation of the line. So if the equation of the line is written in the form y is equal to mx plus c, the slope is the value in front of x, which we label as m. So the formula for this can also be seen on page 18 of the Formula Tables booklet. So an example that we would have here, example 4.3, the first one says, find the slope of the line y is equal to 2x minus 5. So we know that when we have a slope in the form y is equal to mx plus c, that m is the slope. Y always has to be 1y. So if we then write down what we have, y is equal to 2x minus 5. We need to make sure that there's only a 1 in front of the y, and there is in this case. So then the slope is the number in front of x. So in this case, the slope of this line is positive 2. So sometimes you need to rearrange the equation of the line to get it in the form y is equal to mx plus c to find the slope. So question or example number 2 here says find the slope of the line 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. We need it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So we need y on the left and we need everything else on the right. So we'll do that to start with. So we have 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. The only thing we want to keep on the left hand side is the y. We're going to bring everything else to the right hand side. So we'll start with the 2x. So we're going to minus 2x from both sides. And we'll be left with minus 3y plus 1 is equal to minus 2x. And that's that done. Now we just need the y, so we also need to get rid of the plus 1. So to do that, we can take 1 from both sides. And we'll be left with minus 3y is equal to minus 2x minus 1. Now, so we're nearly there. We have an in sort of looking like y is equal to mx plus c, but we have in front of the y a minus 3. What we need to do is we need to make it y. So the first thing we can do to make our lives easier is make it positive, because if you can see here, there's no negative sign in front of the y up here. So we should make our one down below a positive, so we can change all the signs. So it would become 3y is equal to 2x plus 1. Then we need to get rid of the number in front of y, so we can divide both sides by 3, or everything by 3. So we'll be left with y is equal to 2 over 3x plus 1 over 3. Now we can compare them. So we have y here, and that corresponds with the y we have up here, which is perfect. We have a number in front of x, and we have a number in front of x. It's perfect. We have x itself comes next, and that's x. And then we have a number, and that corresponds with c. So if we go back, what we should be able to do is figure out what the slope stands for. So the slope is m. So in this case, the slope of this line is 2 over 3. So m is 2 over 3. Example 3 here says the line k is 3x is equal to 4y minus 1. Find the slope of k. Here we have another equation of the line, so we have 3x is equal to 4y minus 1, and we need to get it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So we need to first of all get the y on the left hand side, so I'm going to minus 4y from both sides. So we'll be left with 3x minus 4y is equal to minus 1. And then we need the 3x to be on the right, so I'm going to minus 3x from both sides. So we'll be left with minus 4y is equal to minus 3x minus 1. Next we can see that y has to be positive, so there's no number in front of there, so first of all it has to be positive, so we can change all the signs to make y positive. So we get 4y is equal to 3x plus 1. We also just need there to be no number in front of y, so we can divide both sides by 4. So we'll get y is equal to 3 over 4x plus 1 over 4. And we can see if we're correct then. So we have y here, and that corresponds with the y, exactly like what we want. We have 3 over 4, and that corresponds with m. We have x, that corresponds with x. And we have 1 over 4, which corresponds with c. So we can see here now that this maps up exactly the way we want it. So 4 over 3 would be the slope. So the slope of this line is 3 over 4. Now next, looking at some type of questions that you're going to be doing. So question 1 here says write down the slope of each of the following lines. This one isn't too bad because you don't actually need to do anything to rearrange the equation. So we're just looking at the formula y is equal to mx plus c. The slope is going to be m. Question 2 says express each of the following lines in the form y equals mx plus c, and hence write down the slope of the line. So what you need to do is you need to take all of these and you need to rearrange them so they look like y is equal to mx plus c. If you find them a little bit confusing, you should look over the last 2 examples that I've done in this video and it'll show you how to do it. And then the slope again is just going to be m. Question 3 says the line L is 5y equal to 6x plus 3, find the slope of L, very similar to question 2. Question 4 says find the slope of the line 6x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0, you should be fine with that. The line n is 3x equals 5 minus 2y, find the slope of n, you should hopefully be okay with that one too. If you do have any questions though, you can get in contact with me and I will get back to you straight away. So that is the end of this video.